Can you?
Little Woo, Little Woo, can you hear me now? Can you hear? We can both hear. Okay, I had to amplify my voice for you to hear me. I can hear him fine, so it was you could not hear either one of us.
I set my mic volume
I
for
know.
auto
Yeah.
adjust. Hello.
Yeah, it wasn't his mic or mine
Yeah,
because if
I
I
can hear you.
stop amplifying myself, which I need to do now because everybody in the room can hear me. Now can you no longer hear me? Yeah, you can no longer hear me.
Just give me one moment.
You can only hear me when I'm amplified.
Ah,
Hi.
okay. Interesting.
Yay! Hi, David. Okay,
So is
sounds
that
good.
true for? I'm not amplified
Sort
right
of
now.
matrix
Greg.
of the playa. Greg,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we had a
Greg
talk right
Edwards.
after the event, and he was all excited. He's asking me what I thought about
Can
it.
you hear me?
It's pretty basic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's his brainchild, really. I mean, he's wanted it to exist, and then he made it exist.
Yeah.
I kept calling him the wizard. I was like, I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I know. He just put so much time and love into it, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally. Oh my God.
I was talking to Crystal's a friend of mine too, who did Playa Alchemist.
Oh, awesome. Oh my God, that pyramid is incredible. When they had the video on the pyramid.
Yeah, they did a
So
really
good.
good job,
I'm
huh?
so tangled in my power cable. Here we go. Now it is.
Yeah, when they did the symmetry for Android Jones on the ceiling, that was pretty amazing.
Yeah. That's
Some of
totally
the
amazing.
some of the talks as well.
I bring people into the Samskara Dome all the time.
Is it still on? Because I tried to go in there and I
Maybe.
Hi there.
oh really? Every single world you can't hear me?
Oh, I'm good. I
'Cause
like
I've
your
tried
hair.
crashed out.
You're
Shut
rocking it.
down the power to the individual.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you call them?
Oh, you should take a selfie.
You guys?
Do you know how to take a selfie?
So,
Yeah, yeah.
time is.
You look really.
like
You're rocking it. You really are.
a world with
Why?
upgrade.
Thank you.
Rebooted.
Where's
So sometimes
Well, thanks. They kind of remind me of
to tell
Clover.
us they
I
couldn't
got
get.
a thing for Clover.
Okay, I'm so glad you can hear me.
Do you know where Little Woo is? I can hear her voice every once in a while. Is she out in the
Checked
front?
All right.
Okay.
Through.
Awesome.
Okay,
Thank you.
great. I'm gonna have to go into to trouble something and
And we
see
can
you
fix
inside
it.
the room. Come on in.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I tried going to
Okay.
the Android Jones Dome the other day and it crashed out, but I didn't really give it another try because I got distracted. So.
Oh,
Cool.
that happens in here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How did you find out about
But
the
anyway, I
situation?
do remember about a week ago that it wasn't
Mhm.
working, and we reset it. So
Oh,
if
okay.
it's been more than a week, I would say try it.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna add you just in case
I just gotta go help
I
out,
run
and
into
I'll talk to
you
you
on
again.
Playa.
Do your thing. I just wanted to say hi. Oh, I gotta figure out how to friend you. I gotta click on you. Right? Is that how I do that?
Autobiographica.
Yeah, I guess it's probably easier for me to friend you. There you go.
Shelby?
Okay.
Boom.
Awesome.
And are you part of the Canada crew?
See you in
I guess you could say that. I camp with Circle J, which is people from all over. It's not a big camp, but we're not just exclusive Canada.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you heard of Circle J? Circle J in
I
convenience
haven't.
store.
I
No,
haven't.
we're over like
Lisa
215
E,
and
can you hear
A,
me?
215
Okay.
and B, kind of around that area. Yeah. We put on a
You're trying to
convenience
talk.
store, kind of like a Circle K, but
Like
Circle
Cardi.
J, and it's full of free stuff. So there's shells and
You got
all sorts of,
it.
there's stuff that you need, stuff you don't need, joke
That's
gifts,
cool.
but also like Lipsol,
Absolutely.
Band-Aids, all that kind of stuff.
It's
I
tarot
love
reading.
it.
It's tarot
That's
cards.
perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Tarot.
perfect. I've been going for a very long time, and
Maybe I can message you.
I always
It's
feel
very
like
cool.
I get to see a lot,
Still
but
figuring it
I
out.
feel like I can't even scratch the surface
Oh, I can message
of
Yeah.
Burning Man
Absolutely.
in any given
Absolutely.
year, let alone through decades.
Yeah.
Has it been decades? Have I actually pulled that off?
How many?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have.
You've
can hear me
been
enough.
to many, haven't you?
I have. I have since '99.
You
And
might
you
wanna
work in.
check your
Correct me if I'm
settings.
wrong.
It
My
sounds like you
memory
can hear me,
serves. You
though.
work in the arts community. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you help put
You're not
on.
on mute,
You help
the little red
artists. You help
button
put
at the
on
top
other
of your,
events with
small
artists and
menu.
sort of a facilitator, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
muted
Yeah,
when
that's
I
your
came in.
career, sort of an art facilitator, art curator sort of person.
I just call myself a muse.
Amused, right? Yeah.
I'm
Incredible.
a
If you can hear me,
muse.
and
I
you
just
can have a
facilitate the
small
creative
circle
process
your
wherever I
screen
can. And right now I get to do it in VR. And it scares me, it terrifies me, and at the same time, I'm
And if it's
like
red, it means you're muted.
unbelievably excited to see what art does in this realm. Like,
Yeah,
Awesome.
absolutely.
I
Now
just
we
want to
can
do
hear
whatever I
you.
can to
Yeah, how's it
facilitate
going? I haven't
pushing
actually been up here
technological
since,
boundaries, and at the
since
same
work
time,
yesterday.
that
I've been doing
terrifies
this
me.
for a while, so I'm a bit rusty. But
Yeah.
yeah, this is so cool. Just running into people you know.
Well, it was
Yeah.
amazing some of the some
Like,
of
well,
the
Little
art
Lou just got me on
in your
yesterday, so
in
I'm
the
just
virtual world, like
complete
Kate
newbie over here.
Bush's installation.
Oh,
Oh.
so
that
much
some
fun during
people
Ver- It was,
bring
like,
back to life.
Yeah,
so much fun and running into
Helios.
people you know from all
Yeah,
over the place.
I
It's kinda cool.
loved
It's,
Temple of Holiness.
Yeah.
John Riggs did that
I'm
one.
thinking
Actually,
there's
I
a
was-
Babes Gates
That was
gathering in the
incredible.
future.
That was David Best's
Yeah,
temple,
totally.
brought
I
back to life.
Oh,
That's a
okay. Was
really
that the
good
one
idea,
that
you
was
know,
kind of like cross section of beams?
do Babes thing
Yes.
Like that.
There's no
and it had-
nails or screws.
And it had like a real dust storm surrounding it all the time.
Yes, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's it.
That was incredible. Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a-
that
I
was
had a good time
beautiful.
wandering around
As
there.
a whole, the
Yeah.
Yeah,
possibilities are-
I
totally.
really loved the
Yeah, well, for sure.
the
I
photo
also
gallery with the
request
50-foot tall
for
photos that
Christmas
Peter and Trey
here to
put on.
actually be a real
That was
virtual
incredible.
reality.
I thought.
So yeah, it's awesome. How are you
Hi.
guys doing anyway?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Is that Kale?
And then Gnosis. God, there's so many
I
that
think
were
is that
just
Kale that's
incredible.
doing this? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I can see emojis.
Yeah, the one with the giant sort of
Can't hear you, but I see
skyscraper
you.
style building that
Oh, who's
it
that?
wasn't like a building. I couldn't
I'll
even
see you in a
imagine
sec,
what it
Jen.
was, but you'd
Okay,
fly
yeah,
up
see you in a bit.
and then you go in through the building. It was like this tall sort of sentinel type thing.
Oh, it was a cylinder and there was a blue floor.
Yeah, I think so. There's so many layers, right? Like it was like one layer and then another layer. And then
There was like
another layer.
elephants and stuff in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
exactly. There was, like-
and it was
there
like,
was, like,
tube
yeah,
with all this
yeah,
graffiti
it's fun.
type stuff on it.
Yeah.
Ideate.
Ideate.
Ideate is
that
an
one.
amazing organization. I highly recommend look up ideate.org. They're
Yeah?
the ones that wrote
Huh.
our Mac manual. When Altspace, they're like, okay, here's the Mac client. And then they're like, this is how you do it. They immediately jumped in and put a step-by-step together because it was just, a Microsoft made a Mac product. It didn't,
Uh-huh.
it was just like,
I make a note
the
of that.
process of actually getting it to work on your computer was pretty convoluted.
You say
They're gonna include
ideate.org?
Ideate.org. Yeah.
.org. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. They're an awesome group of people. Thinkers.
Yeah, it must have been so
Lots of
hard
thinkers.
communicating with those like there was like 200 worlds or something, and you had to
200
like
worlds.
figure out, talk to every single one of them in email and give them the kit and help them through the
Merry
process and everything.
Christmas,
Oh, that was just
everyone.
incredible that you guys did that.
Come down to McClunt's Toyeria
Yeah.
this holiday season
And it was like
for
a
hot deals on the best toys. Just in time for the holidays, Star Wars dolls.
So, the only way
All your favorites from the Star Wars show
I was like, oh,
are here.
did I hear something?
Yeah, I think
There's
they
Jen
muted you
Michael
there for a
Solo.
second.
you can play
Robert
Huh?
Fett.
Superman video right now.
You got muted for a
And
second.
Dr.
You
Spock.
might have muted
Oh.
everyone for a second.
No, it's not. I guess
Oh,
do we have the stage blockers on?
I will do that right now.
Okay. Maybe
Well,
'cause it
very
can
nice
be
meeting you. I
accessed
hope
by
that you
anyone
enjoy the
who's on
comedy
stage.
show.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you very
well
much.
then I've just turned it
I
off.
hope you enjoyed it as
Talk
well.
now? 'Cause it doesn't.
Cheers.
So Shelby, I don't know if you got to see the whole all the cues. Maybe. Maybe we just to the. Should we go just backstage for a second and I can tell you rather than type it?
Right.
A minute.
Why do I know this game, Princess Apotheosis?
Oh.
Okay.
yes, but I don't think you're I'm the Michelle you're looking for. Oh.
Now you can hear me. You lost your sound. Do you see this card right beside you called the Star? What is that all about? I managed to pick it up.
Maybe check your volume. Are you on a headset?
I have another one for you.
Oh yeah? Oh, cool. I'm the Star. And what is this now? Where did you get that?
There's a stack here. It's a tarot reading.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think I can hear feedback. When I hear my own voice coming back, which means you don't have a headset on.
Yay! Hi, Jules! I'll be back. I just gotta go fix something. Ah!
A little bit better with the headset. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. I can't hear my voice anymore.
Oh, this is really cool.
So I might just check speaker settings to make sure that your audio is clean. To hear me without one. Nope. Oh, no worries. We're all figuring it out together. But yeah, I get feedback.
Yeah, everybody on
Can't
Tuesday
grab a
should try
card.
to wear a headset.
All right.
And I can grab the ones that are already out. Wheel of Fortune.
Hey Deb, can you hear me? Hey Monica, can you hear me?
It's very awkward drinking a scotch when you've got your BCB.
Yeah, Lisa, can you hear me?
Your headset on.
Yeah, I can. I'm just trying to get Deb's sound to work and she
Oh.
can't get
I
her
need
stuff
to
going.
Straws are
Weird.
super
Come
helpful.
on. Drinking scotch through a straw. I just can't bring myself to do that.
Why not? Maybe it'll add something to the flavor as you pull more oxygen through the scotch. Because you're
be.
drinking out of a straw. Or maybe it's the lack of oxygen because you're drinking through a straw. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I'm drinking
Maybe.
cider through a straw.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
I'm
are right
I'm a
now?
bullshit artist, so I can.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I can't
Huh.
when she logs
Ah,
on today.
sorry.
I mean, I could see that.
Explore.
But scotch.
I think
I don't know.
I want like the 2 beer cans on the head hat with the straw in your mouth.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Just like
yeah.
set it right out over your VR headset.
Maybe I need to
Right.
market that. Quick. It's my idea. Market it.
And it can go over your ears and be headphones too.
Yes, we've got this.
And the straw is your microphone.
Ah, perfect.
There is, yeah. I'm just trying.
VR headset accessory.
How quickly can we get those on the market?
Quick, call China. Let's get on
Quick,
it.
we gotta get those on the market.
But now, have a box of Depends so you don't have to get up and use the bathroom in your VR headset.
Yeah.
No, that was like.
Okay.
That's why the Oculus has 4 cameras on it.
I'm gonna just check on one more thing.
So you don't have to watch your
Can you hear me okay?
I do.
Oh, April, hi! Hi! I'm just in troubleshooting incredible amount of craziness back here. Let me just check one more thing. And let's see. Okay. I think that there's still people arriving, but I'm gonna go into the opening right now. So feel free to, come up closer if you want. Come closer, come closer. Aw, you're so adorable.
Thanks.
Uh,
Really fun.
okay, so I'm going to basically start the evening with just a bit of housekeeping. But first of all, I just want to say huge congrats. If you're in here in any shape or form, then you have been through a lot of tech stuff just to get here. VR is just a kind of still emerging technology, and I consider you all early adopters. So thank you so much for your courage to just do something unusual here. And I want to say hello to those of you who are in full VR immersion. So this club is like 360 all around you. Yay! Some of you are very familiar with the emoticons. Okay, and then 2D mode. A lot of you are in 2D mode, so you can't move your hands, but hey, move your head a lot, like this kind of like nod to show that you're interested. And then our friends who are watching on live stream, hopefully you can hear me. You see that person with the orange top hat in the far corner by the mezzanine up there? That's the camera bot. So if you ever want to wave your hands, that's people live streaming watching.
I actually don't
Let's
want to
see.
do that.
Thank you so much for being curious, for willing to learn and figure out all this tech. It's definitely been a big learning curve and still going strong, all the tech stuff. And so if I'm not socializing too much tonight, it's because I'm trying to multitask a lot of stuff. But thank you so much for being supporters and patrons, for supporting these performing artists. Thank you so much for all the tips that have been left in the tip jar on Eventbrite. That's a ticket option so that you can leave a tip either, after the show. We're going to leave the tip jar up for a week if you felt like showing some more love for the comedians. And there's some history behind this event, but you know what? I'm going to just skip the history for now because we're going to get going really soon. But I do want to not skip a few of the more important housekeeping things. The first one is at the very bar, there's self-serve bar service. So if you can find the sweet spot and hop over the ledge of the bar, you can help yourself to pizza, tacos, hot dogs, and burgers. I've got it well stocked with cola, beer, and milkshakes tonight. Feel free to just bartend if you feel like trying that. And then porta potties are outside. Just go out the lobby and turn right. And then some of you are new to AltSpace, so I'm just going to do a quick tutorial, only for the people in 2D, because this is probably newer for you. If you have a headset, then you probably didn't just get it yesterday. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that everyone on a headset is totally fine tonight. If you're not, then there's a few people who are able to help. I'm going to point them out in a moment. So if you're on 2D and you're trying to figure things out, in the end, you're here, just enjoy the show. But I'm going to tell you a few things about your menu. If you use your mouse and you right-click, then you're going to be able to show the menu, and you're going to lock your head in place so that you can kind of look at the menu. And then the menu has, it's called a radial menu because there's like a clock, and there's different icons going around the clock. So the top one is the mic. If it's red, then it means your mic is off and no one can hear you. Make sure you unclick that because tonight it'd be great to hear some laughter. So we encourage you to keep your mic on tonight. And that's one of the best things about this platform is that there's simultaneous audio as possible. Okay, so behind there's a giant beer bottle rolling around. That's because I forgot to stop the scaling from being... So when you pick up an object, it scales bigger and bigger. Okay. Learning curve, world building learning curve. Okay, the next one is the emoji icon, but a quick way to access your emojis is to use your keyboard. So click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your keyboard and you'll start seeing all the different emojis. 1 is the happy face and 5 is the hearts. That's my favorite one. And if you want to clap your hands, then press 6. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. Showing the love. So that's how you can show your love if your mic is not working and it makes a nice bubbly sound, and yay! And people on the live stream can see that too, and that's actually really cool. Okay. And the next thing on your menu is, let me see where we are here. Oh, the bubble function. That's good to turn on if you don't want to walk right through you, because even though you don't feel that, it can be very disconcerting to suddenly have someone that close and in your personal space. So turn that on if you want. Thanks, Shelby, for that tip. And then there's a selfie icon below that. If you hover over that, that's the selfie. You can take pictures of yourself tonight in the space. And then next to that is the camera icon, which you can take a picture of the scene in front of you. So feel free to take pictures tonight and post them on social media. You can find your pictures if you log into your account on a browser and go to the photos area. Then you can download any picture you've taken tonight. Yeah, so it's really fun. And if you want to post on our Facebook group or Facebook event page, we'd love to see your photos from tonight. If you post them in social media, hashtag Curios Cabinet. So that'd be really helpful. And the next one is the home icon, is the little house. Do not click that because it will take you out of this event, and then you have to re-enter through events, my events. So try not to hit the home icon unless you suddenly need to exit very, very quickly out of this room. Let's see, what else is there? There's the pin icon. You are here, tells you what world or event you're in. So if you're ever somewhere and you're not sure where you are, you can just click the pin icon and find out exactly where you are. And then there's settings that you might want to change. Some of you might have your speech bubbles on, which means anytime someone's talking, there's a little speech bubble above them. Just right-click on your radio menu. So right-click your mouse, and then click on settings, or click in the center where the blue triangle is. And then you'll see a big menu, which is your settings menu. And this is a really important menu. So you'll want to go to the settings, which is one of the ones on the horizontal bottom menu, and then click that. And then on the column menu on the left, there's a few different spots. If you don't catch everything I'm saying right now, don't worry about it. But just if you are able to follow along, the first tab is General. And I would enable the first 4, which is Early Access, World's Beta, Personal Space Bubble, and username tags. So I would enable all 4 of those. And then if you go to the second column item is Comfort. When you hit that, on the very bottom there's a disable, speech bubbles. Just turn the dial over so it's disabled, so it's grayed out. And the last one that you need to know for the settings is audio. If you can go to audio and then disable mute mic by default and disable mute when idle. So that means when you're not moving for a while because you're listening, it won't just mute you. But it's not a huge deal if you don't have that set up tonight. Okay. All right, it looks like everyone's kind of figured out how to move around, so I'm not going to go over the keyboard controls for moving. It's the arrows. And then the short form, though, is WASD. Those are the 4 keys that also move you right, left, forward, back. Okay. And a few more etiquettes is chatting tonight. So those of you who are able to get your microphone working, we ask that if you want to chat or socialize, that's wonderful, but please exit the theater and go to the lobby or the outside area to chat so that our comedians don't get distracted. If one of the moderators notices that you're... Oh, someone say something to me?
Can we heckle?
Oh, heckle. That's a very good question. I think, you know what? I think if one of the comedians asks you a question, then that's different. I seem to notice that most comedians don't seem to like heckling unless they invite it. Yeah. So throwing a giant beer bottle on stage would be considered heckling. Physical heckling. Okay. That's a very good question, though. Okay. I just want to mention Shelby had a really great tip, but I don't know if Shelby is in the room. I'll just mention what Shelby was telling me. A really cool one is if you need to take a break from VR for any reason and you need to take off your headset or you need to walk away from your keyboard, instead of just letting yourself hang in the air like you're a zombie, then if you can move over to the side or back of the room, like against the wall, like you've been punished, and then put your head down. This reminds me of my childhood. Just to let people know, hey, I'm not actually here. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, so that's one option. Instead of signing out, just, yeah, okay. Thanks for the love.
Here's a good example.
Right.
As you can see Santa in the middle of the room here. Santa is not in the building.
Where is Santa?
Right
Santa
here.
Con is just...
Wait.
Okay. Can't see Santa. All right. I think at this point I'm just going to say thanks to all the volunteers. I don't know if David Yates is here. David loaned one of the headsets for the comedians. I wanted to say thank you. Yay! With the hand, raised hand. Nice. Nice hair. And then Valerian Dennis, I don't know if you managed to come tonight or not, but Valerian headset as well, if you can raise your hand. Are you here, Valerian?
Yes, I don't know if it's working. I'm here.
Okay, great, awesome. And Valerian does some pretty cool, he's got a VR company and is doing VR events, and definitely want to check out some of your stuff. I don't know if someone can amplify Valerian's voice, so you can just give us a one-liner elevator pitch what you're doing.
And I'm really shy. I don't know if you guys can.
Oh. Yeah, I can hear you. Can everybody hear Valerian?
Yeah, in two words, I'm actually French. So I came all the way from France to be with you guys.
Hang on a second, I'll see if I can amplify.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm having, people are texting me, everything's happening all at once.
Oh, yeah. Just tonight, expect the unexpected.
Valerian, here you go. Whoops, I just muted you. Hang on.
We're all learning so much from this, doing this event.
What about now?
God damn it. Not mute.
Okay. Yeah?
Okay.
There you go. You are now megaphoned.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear... Is it David speaking just now? Yeah,
It's
I can hear...
Valerian. I don't know.
Oh, Valerian. Okay. I can hear Valerian. Yes.
Cool. So yeah, in two words, so I actually come from France, and I started a company in Vancouver 6 months ago, building kind of the same tools that you are using right now, so VR and desktop apps to connect kids. And so we worked with a lot of communities, especially students, and it's actually working really well because it's super obvious, but like students, kids are pretty sad not to see their friends. So having a place to hang out and talk to their teachers, talk to their friends is pretty cool. And we also worked with companies. People obviously want to see their colleagues. So I think that what you guys are doing right now is not only the future, but it's super exciting. So looking forward to.
Oh, merci. Merci, Valerian.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, Valerian.
Actually, I'm just looking at the live stream, and some of you are not visible because you're way back in the room. If you don't mind all coming closer to the stage, just so that people on live stream can see all the wonderful people in here. You can look up at the corner over there. The person with the orange hat is actually a robot camera, and that's where the live streamers are watching. So yay! I can't wave my hands because I'm on 2D, but yay! Hi, live streamers. Okay, yay! Oh, that looks so adorable. Okay, great. Right, next. So thank you, Dennis, or Valerian, for your headset loan, and then Alex of Single Thread Theater. Are you here by any chance? And oh, there's Santa. I can see you, Santa. Is Alex here by any chance? Chloe? Shelby? Alex lent a headset loan too, and he's with Single Thread Theater, and they did a big. He's also produced a big conference for performing artists around creativity in VR. If somebody from Single Thread Theater could speak on that right now. Maybe Shelby, you could amplify yourself, or if Chloe's here. Oh, I see Chloe. if that's the same Chloe, because I mean, maybe you look like someone else. Okay, all right. I don't know where Shelby is right now, but maybe Shelby's busy with. Okay, yeah, Chloe has no mic tonight. All right, she's in the room. Okay. Next is thanks to Kale and Shane for helping promote the show, and the biggest thanks I need to give is to Squishal, who first was to help me with stage managing and a few things here and there, but oh my God, she has stepped up in such a huge way this week with just awesome tech support, hours and hours of admin help, Eventbrite superstar, marketing help, even deliver an extra laptop for me when I realize I have to use my good one for the live stream. And just crazy amazingness. I just thank you so much, Swishelle. You are truly extraordinary. Yay.
You are so welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so now finally we're getting to the point where we can get the let's see. Tonight, if you do have any questions, I know Shelby is wearing a striped top hat, and like me, a different color. If you can find Shelby, you can ask questions. If you see me just idling around, then that means I'm not busy. But if you see me looking like I'm kind of disoriented, then I'm probably trying to juggle 3 screens. But I want to introduce our MC for the night and get things going finally with the comedy. Patrick Maliha is the world record holder for the most impressions in 1 minute, beating out the previous record holder, Dana Carvey. Well, isn't that special? His act has been described as Ray Romano meets 21st century Don Rickles. So you can make some noise, give up some emojis for Patrick Maliha. Yay, I'm going to drop the mic.
Yay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, finger guns. Hey, pa-choo, 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 pa-choo. There we go. So this is, thank you very much for coming out. And yes, once again, big round of applause for Ms. Little Woo, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! Woo! There we go. Emojis. So I'm going to do the best that I can. And as you can tell from the introduction that I got from Little Woo, I am very talented. So prior to March 14th, I was doing exceptionally well. And then something happened. I'm not exactly sure. I blame it on, plastic straws. So we're going to have fun. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And at the very least, you guys can witness live somebody getting motion sickness in a virtual reality place. So that's great. So it'll be wonderful. And this is just something for the hosts who are running this. I hear an echo of myself. I don't know if that means anything or not, but we didn't have an echo before. So that's the only reason why I'm mentioning that. So
just
I don't know. Yep.
Somebody's speakers on their laptop are probably.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Actually, I think it's
Yeah.
Strela Rue.
So
Strela Rue.
You need to wear a headset.
I was gonna say this is like this. By a show of emojis, how many people are old enough to remember when you had to call into a radio station to win a prize? By a show of emojis. There you go. Okay, so several of you. So basically what it is you know when somebody would call in, they just like, can you identify that song? They're like, flock of seagulls, when I look at my photograph? No, we're looking for the other flock of seagulls song, and I ran. So, and they would always say, please don't turn down your radio. So that's what's happening. So now I don't hear any more feedback. So I hear some, but you know what? It's gonna happen anyway. So I'm gonna just, we're gonna see what happens. And either this is gonna be great or it's not. Either way, it doesn't matter because you guys could all be asleep right now. I have no idea what's going on. Just a bunch of headsets strapped to chairs. Yes?
All sitting on
Whenever-
the toilets.
Okay, it says, please mute yourself if you're not on headset. Okay, well, there you go. I hope that went out to everybody. She's just sending that to me right now. Patrick, if you could mute yourself,
No,
people have
that's not
decided
true.
this would be much, much more entertaining. In a world where anything can happen, everybody is wishing something would happen. That's what's happening right now. I just realized that because it's VR, I could have been doing this naked. But you know what? I don't want to be the guy performing and then say, ow, what happened? Did you bump your knee? I put my dink in a cup of hot coffee. That's exactly what happened. Because, that's how come I was kicked off the last stage I did. Thank you, good night, hello, finger guns, there you are, hey, what is you knowing with the stuff? Also, for those of you who, I dropped the mic, son of a bee's knees. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Also, if anybody wants to know, oh my God, some people are laughing and it's really throwing me off. So that would really, I'm joking. Please don't mute your laughter. So ladies and gentlemen, this is great. Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Patrick Maliha, as you can see on the big thing up there. Yeah. So feel free to Google me. Go ahead. I'm a stand-up comic who 1 year ago today, my biggest issue was that my straw was paper. That I literally thought was going to be the biggest problem. Forward to a year later, and here I am with 2 national specials and a world record. And yeah. And what does that get me? It gets me to perform for literally strangers in a virtual room. So there you go. I think the pass is finally paid off, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of them opening up. I'm going to assume the people on stage left, the reason why the emojis aren't happening is because they just, don't have access to them. That's what I'm going to assume. I'm going to assume that. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I'll be the host and MC. So if I tend to ramble, that's okay, because I'm just trying to make something work in an empty room while I'm trying not to leave my bubble. Who knew that even in VR, we would still have to have a COVID bubble? Thank you. Good night. There is no off switch. So there you go. Oh, yes, there's a question from the audience, which is weird because it's not an interactive show. Oh, he's applauding. All right, it's just applause. Just applause. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will have fun tonight. I guarantee you that. If you don't have fun, my recommendations are this: drink and/or get high. You would have no idea how much funnier we are if you are drunk and/or stoned. Both of which are legal now, thank goodness. So get high and just think that this is the worst game of The Sims you've ever participated in. That is probably... Are we allowed to say The Sims in here? Are we? I don't know. Not sure. Also, this is an adult show. So it is, so that you will hear some foul language, some dirty words. So if you are easily offended, all I can say is eat a dick and go fist yourself. Sorry, it's 2020. I'm trying to be better. Eat a dick and or go fist yourself. Whichever you choose, whichever you are comfortable with, please. And if you can eat a dick and fist yourself at the same time, you should not be here. You should be in a different room. People will pay money for that still. It's more than $10 I've been told. I don't know. I've never. Anywho. So, well, you know what the nice thing is? This is going as well as any show did before COVID for me. So I feel pretty good about this. I don't feel awkward in any way whatsoever. Also, some people have been asking me about my emoji. They said, is that what you look like? As the performers will attest, this is what I've looked like at times. I've had a mustache because it's quarantine. OnlyFans page. So I figured this is a place for people. I do like OnlyFans, though. I do like that we live in a time when for only $20 a month, I have unlimited access to any average-looking woman I could choose. And I think that's wonderful. By the way, if you don't find that funny, you're either very beautiful or very ugly. So it goes one of two ways. You pick. It's your choice. This isn't a comedy show. It's more of a... Look, I'm more of a demotivational speaker than anything, really. What happens is people come in, they listen, and then they go, he's right. I should spend this time in quarantine learning a skill. So a trade of some sort. So yes, so my appearance, why does it look the way it does? Because I try to make myself look as much as I do in real life. Like, I'm not sure if everybody does. Santa has a question. Yes, Santa? What's the question, Santa? Yeah, okay. No, he's just... Oh, no, Santa just wants to know. Yes, even... It's all good. So thank you. God bless you, Santa. I can't believe I actually get to roast people virtually as well. This is wonderful. I dropped my mic. Somebody's trying to tell me, you dropped your mic. It's very important. It's back. And it fell again. Hold on. There we go. Oh, and we're back. Oh, God. That was embarrassing. No wonder nobody could hear me. So Why do I look the way I do? Because if you Google me, you'll see the face. But also, it's because I am originally from the Middle East, Thunder Bay. You grenades, hey! Finger guns, kapow pow, pachu pachu. There they go. For those of you who are not familiar with Thunder Bay, congratulations, you've leveled up in life. Wait, I keep dropping the microphone. There we go. So also, ladies and gentlemen, I do impressions as well. So all the impressions that I do are actually me. One person raised the roof on that. That's good. I do impressions as well. I know some of you right now are like, at this point, we'd just be settled for being impressed. But it will be good. You'll see. And if the impressions aren't good, it's okay, because you're literally right next to the internet. You can actually see the real person if you want. By a show of emojis, how many people paid $10 to be in this room? By a show of emojis? How many? Okay. For you people, which is more than I expected, Little Woo didn't mention this, but we do need to tell you, no refunds. So that's just, it's a $10 experiment. The people who didn't play are applauding. They're like, oh, I agree with that. No refunds. The people who didn't pay are just like, well, this is, free is going to be expensive. For those of you who paid nothing, you're going to get your money's worth. For those of you who paid $10, just pretend you had a really good chocolate bar. That's all I'm saying. Just a very expensive $10 chocolate bar. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm, as I like to say, between marriages. Actually, how many people here are married? How many people, by a show of emojis in the room, are married? How many? Somebody's raising their hand. I forget you can actually raise your hand. That's right. But people without, can everybody raise? No. Okay. Oh, somebody. I said by a show of emojis, how many people are married? And one person did the frowny face emojis. That's good. Always nice to know that you're not in VR with your partner. That's always a good thing. What are you doing in there? Just expressing myself properly. So how many people are dating? By a show of emojis. Dating? How many people dating? Dating? One guy. One, two. Oh, several of you. Well, that's nice. That's good. Single? We're the single people with emojis. Single people? Single? Wow. That is okay. That's why would that be sad? Just listen. You're only single because that's the way it should be right now. Just the right person will come to you somehow in quarantine. I don't know. So there you go. And everyone should have actually responded. If you haven't, then I don't know. How many people are by a show of emojis? How many people are with somebody until something better comes along? How many? By a show of Santa put up 2 hands. That's okay. That's Mrs. Claus and 3 elves are crying right now. So, there you go. That's excellent. I like how even in a virtual world, the characters actually looked around to see who had emojis going up. Who in here is looking for something better? In this world, I can be anything I want, except popular. Oh, it hurts. It's like the real world. So you know what, folks? I'm not gonna lie. This show is supposed to be an hour and a half, but if we keep going the way we are, 7.5 hours. I feel we're gonna go until somebody has to leave because their headset has run out of batteries. That'll be good. Yes, as I said, I used to be married, not married anymore. I was married. Found out I was getting a divorce. True story. Found out I was getting a divorce on my 15th wedding anniversary. And no, calm down, Little Woo. It gets worse. True story. On my actually 15th wedding anniversary, I went up to my wife of the time. And I actually said to her, I said, happy anniversary. I got you a card. And then she looked at me and she was just like, we don't have a real marriage. I want a divorce. And I was like, oh, you spent way more time planning out your surprise. Thank you. Oh, did I get a thanks? That's not how you help a Little Woo. That's the exact opposite of helping and applause. I know some of you are like, I can't even bring myself to click like on that one. That is just, it's not a good show when people are like, I'd love to left click my mouse button to show support, but it's so much effort. It's all the way over there. Now, here's I have two kids, both of them beautiful. They're wonderful. They're here, and well, they're not here in the VR room. That'd be silly. They're in the car. I just didn't want them to hear what I was doing. That's not true. They're not in the car. Now people are just, we should call the police. He's got children in a car. No, that's not true. They're safe. They're with their mom. I won't get into it. That's a different room for a different night, and I have to pay the money. But I have two kids. One of them, 10-year-old little girl, actual genius, and not like, oh man, my kid is so smart. And then, you're like getting ready for a play date, and she's putting on like one boot and one sandal. And you're like, what are you doing? And she's like, hey, you never know when it's going to rain. Oh, this is stupid. No. I know some of you are like, that sounds like a smart child. No, that's maybe a smart child, but a terrible parent. And by the way, that actually did happen with my daughter when she was about 4 or 5 years old. One of her friends actually came over wearing a rain boot and a sandal. And I actually told the mom, I was like, why that? And she goes, kids, what are you going to do? And I was like, oh, you say no. You're the parents. That's what you're supposed to do. And she was like, I don't want her to think that, I don't know why. She was an old Italian woman who was raised in Russia, apparently from this accent. I don't know what accent that is. I don't hear accents. That's what it is. Some people don't see color. I don't hear accents. And so I was like, you're the parent. It's your job to say no. You can't have a free-range child. And anyway, there's more to that joke, but I just feel like I should skip it. So as I said, I have a genius 10-year-old daughter, very intelligent, very smart, to the point where she's so smart, it's frightening. And then I have a 12-year-old boy who is strong. He's just a regular 12-year-old boy. He's who is also very strong. He is first day of school this year. When they were back, I was like, "How was school today, buddy?" He was like, "Yeah, it was all right, Pop, but a couple of kids got into it at the old tetherball there, so I had to set him straight, if you know what I mean." I'm like, "Geez, Louise, you okay, buddy?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine, but let's just say a couple of guys at school aren't going to be able to color inside the lines for a while." So there you go. That is thank you, 6 people. The rest of you, I don't watch TV. Kid, my son is, like I said, very strong. And how much time do we have left? Let me just glance down tonight. Fuck me. So we've got. If you could see me, I would be smiling and laughing. That was a joke, by the way. I don't know how you thank you. Some people. I don't know. Is this? Maybe I'll do this. And I'll do this. I'll do finger guns, and that way you'll know that I'm being sarcastic or I'm just goofing around. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a great show for you. It is going to be a lot of fun. You are going to have a great time. And if you don't, you know what? I don't know. Don't tell anybody, because nobody likes a whiner. But tonight is going to be fun. Now, it is time to bring out our first guest. I will say this. I'm a little sad to say our first guest, my good friend, Mr. Eric Falcon, cannot be here tonight due to reasons not related to COVID. We'll still have some fun. What? Yep. We'll still have some fun. We'll still enjoy ourselves. We'll still have a great time. And okay. I thought, oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than famed director and screenwriter, Mr. Orson Welles is flying around the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
It's Orson.
Do I hear a rotary telephone?
Orson Welles is here.
I am here.
Yes. By a show of emojis, how many people know who Orson Welles is?
No. Hello, everyone. You don't need no. Okay. I'm glad to be here with magician Doug Henning. It is good to see you. Very happy to see you here. I, of course, have traveled from the year 1985 to be here with you tonight. I am Orson Welles, actor, director, wine spokesperson, and, of course, famed magician. and a master of things. I am a magician. You should know. I mean, you definitely. Are you sure you're not Doug Henning? Has Patrick asked you to Google him yet?
Yes.
I am just curious about that.
Through the magic of illusion,
Yes.
they could see what I was doing.
By the way, that's what Doug
Is
Henning
that-
used to sound like.
Is that a giant beer bottle in the back? What is that happening over there? Is that wine? Is that French champagne? Because the French are known for their champagne. Well, of course, we know a California wine with that same French excellence, but we won't be dealing with that today.
Or Mrs. Paul's fish sticks.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave so that you can have the floor, Orson. Is that all right?
Well, I'm only here for a brief introduction. I may come back later. That bottle is tempting. What I would like to do, I'm looking at everyone here, and I see all your different avatars. I feel like this is a version of Tron of some sort. I feel I've been Troned. Now, I'm going to move over here to this monitor, and I'm going to play you a video. And I'm then going to ask you questions, one single question related to that video. I would do more, but there were some technical issues. I of course blamed the distributor and possibly the release of Mank on Netflix. What a hatchet job from those Harridans. All right, here we go. I'm going to move over here. He just. I can't understand how a single person can still look sad virtually. You're just back there with your head in your hands.
I'm the only person who is actually. I'm more alive in this virtual world than the real world. Only because in the real world I'm dead inside. At least here an emoji can express how I'm feeling in some way.
Or at least. Yes, that was the exact response he deserved. One single person saying, "Ah." A well-earned noise. What a variety of headgear. I normally sport a very wide-brimmed hat, but I thought it might get caught on the screen as I flew. Please excuse me. I'm now going to go over here and I'm going to take a look. Please watch and listen to this holiday-themed video.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Come down to McClunt's Toyeria this holiday season for hot deals on the best toys. Just in time for the holidays, Star Wars dolls. All your favorites from the Star Wars show are here.
Watch closely.
There's Jen Michael Solo, Robert Fett, Dr. Spock, the Duke of Bacon, Burt Reynolds, Colonel Frontbum, the Broccoli Man, Head Wound, the Woman. Is this a box? And the Pirate Scrotum. Run, don't walk to McClunt's Toyeria.
That is enough of that. You missed the pirate scrotum. He was my favorite. Now, here's your question. I certainly hope you enjoyed that. I know that Eric Fell was supposed to be here to show this off and ask a trivia question. At least now he can write off his vintage Star Wars collection. Now, here's the question. In that cavalcade of monstrosities that you saw, there was a character named the Broccoli Man. Now, does anybody know the name of the character the actual name of that character from the Star Wars movie, of which I was not a part? Does anybody know? The Broccoli Man. There's a hand in the back, and that would be Autobiographica. Was that? That's correct. That is correct. It is Greedo. Please see Little Wolf for your prize. It is well done. A round of applause for Autobiographica or Autobiographica. That is. His hands are floating up to the top like we were in some sort of serial killer shipwreck and the cargo leaked.
But it leaked by itself.
Yes. Oh, and there's a lot of frowns. Yes, I have made a lot of frowns in my days. Anyway, should we try the second video? There was an audio issue with the second video. Perhaps you could help me here, Mr. Maliha.
I'm here.
That is
What do you need?
okay. Are you sure
I'm
that
here,
this
but
is
not
actually? Are you sure this is actually Patrick Maliha here? And like Peter Kalamis hasn't taken over the avatar. Okay, here we go.
Yes, because all of what I'm doing is almost successful. That's how you know it's Patrick Maliha. It's almost a success. That is the title of the book I'll be selling offline. How to make it to the middle by failing forward for only 30 short years.
Almost successful. Be sure to almost read it.
That's right.
Almost
It's
buy it.
one of those books that people buy to give to another person as a gift. You don't read it yourself. You get it as a gift, and then it shows up in secondhand bookstores, and people go, "Who the fuck would buy this for $29.95?" And then the guy says, "It's half price. It's autographed." And then they go,
Yes.
"Fuck!" And then Eric walks in, and he goes, "How did I miss that virtual reality thing that turned everybody's life around?" And then he says, "I can't believe Orson Welles is still alive." And I'm sorry, do you have a video? You have a video?
I have been transported through time. You know this. I am a fan of Kit Kat chocolate bars and the fillings
Why would you
of the
be
Kit.
afraid of Kit Kat chocolate bars?
I am a fan of Kit Kat chocolate bars.
Oh,
I am a fan
I
of
thought you
them.
were afraid.
No, I ate enough so that a wormhole was created. That's scientifically probable, by the way. If you look up the Einstein-Rosen bridge and the release of Kit Kats happening in the same month, I guarantee you that is scientifically accurate. Google it right after Googling Patrick Maliha. All right.
Also,
we're gonna move.
is there a reason why you'd be afraid of Kit Kats, though?
No, I'm not afraid of Kit Kats. I embrace them. I embrace them with my mouth whole. I put them inside me, and then I transport through time. I played a
No rehearsal. Can you tell folks? No rehearsal. All of this off the fly.
I played a planet that ate planets in the movie once. The cinematic pap that I had to go through to finance my films. Here we go. Now, there's been an audio issue. So, Patrick, I will need you to help narrate this or just react to this video.
Oh,
I need you to come close here so that you can
I'm
react to
very
it now.
close.
Now, of course, we've heard enough of Patrick Maliha. You did a really good 24-minute, 9-minute opening.
Listen, I'm just trying to kill time. But you know what? It's usually
There
the
was-
other way around.
There was
isn't
a
it?
lot.
Ah.
There was a lot of collateral damage to that time killing. Okay, so
What is this, Tenet?
so please. Oh. No, because there's joy in the room. All right, come over here. Come over.
Okay.
I can't move my arms. The Kit Kats are weighing them down.
Oh, is this better?
Yes, I want
Is
you
it
to be
better?
able to see and hear it, and I want you
Oh,
to
I
be
can
able to
see it
react
perfectly.
Yes, as a fellow actor, I want you to do the voice of an Academy Award-winning performer. Perhaps, are you able to do the voice of Sir Michael Caine?
I should do my best, sir. I hope this is as good of a Michael Caine as I can do.
No. Michael Caine.
Oh, Michael Caine. I'm so sorry. I was doing Franklin Caine, his brother.
Right, we shall have to go with the first one. Who touched that? Who did that? Who did that? It's the ghost of Mank. He's sabotaging everything I'm doing. Mank, I'll get you. Here we go.
By the
There
way,
we go.
Manx are not
No,
male
no,
Spanx,
watch
I
this.
found out. Oh, is she Ramen or Joy? What's her first
She
name?
is Ramen and she is Joy. Please. That tire basket cost under $10.
Oh, I like how the best way to enjoy ramens is with other food.
Yes.
But what else could you put in with there? Ramen, ketchup, and cola.
And cola.
It's strange because she looks like a health nut, Ramen Joy.
Oh my god.
This might be the single most depressing piece of television ever committed to video.
Oh my
This is
lord!
the only video I know of that's going to be transferred to flammable nitrate film.
This is the only cookbook that was actually put together by the video Too Many Cooks.
I want the best salad ever. Yes. That looks delicious. Yes. No. Why are you putting noodles in this? You. No. I can no longer look at that. Love that crunch. Love that crunch. Love that crunch.
Oh, I
Love
can't
that
tell you how many times I even said to myself,
This is only missing ramen noodles.
I look at this ramen and all I think is ramen. More like ramen in my mouth. I'm going to eat all of it. I'm Orson Welles.
Ramen tacos.
party favorites. Nothing says she left me quite like a ramen noodle party.
This it looks like Millhouse's dad would be making these.
I make my stuff from a Ramen Joy recipe book. How do you make your food?
In a bed with my wife.
In a bed with my wife.
You make food in a bed with your wife? Aw.
Now,
you know I'm not. Oh,
you go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Shit.
Is that a taco?
Anytime you.
Are you?
No.
Zoe Pants is in fact consuming a ramen taco. I don't understand how that happened. I don't want to understand. This is. Did you drop it?
I gotta be honest. If this is the time,
That reminds me of that's a Clash song. Zoe don't like it. Drop the taco. Drop the taco.
It's got plenty
Like-
of feelings.
Right, that's the.
Wouldn't this be awful, Orson? Wouldn't it be horrible if
Wouldn't
this
it
is the
be?
time we discovered that whatever we wish for will become a reality, but this is what we wasted our wish on was the taco?
I feel like that's exactly what happened. Now, I must away from now. I must go do several
we're having
commercials.
so much fun.
I must do several commercials. One, of course, for Harper's Golden Rum, a golden shower of taste. They haven't finished the copy on that. That one's not working quite properly. Cranford's English Gin. It's the dash of colonialism. I'm feeling these are not things that will sell. Now, I shall away, and perhaps you could bring on your next talented performer, or amuse more people here with desperate attempts to have you Google them. Or then Google you. I'm Orson Welles. I've eaten 9 rotisserie chickens. Orson Welles.
Orson Welles away!
Clap for me, Daniel!
All you have to do is just, their applause is stunning. They've loved Orson. Orson is a hit, ladies and gentlemen. Santa's having a good time. Mr. Clean, after she left him, is doing wonderfully. Several women who look very attractive via their emojis, who I suspect half of them are men, just doing a great job in here. This is wonderful. Also, I'm glad to see that in this room we have, if you look over here as I point, we have a picture up on the screen of me in the year 2035. So that's always a good thing. I'm glad to see. I'm joking, of course. That's me, 2022. It's been a tough year. I do like the fact that Orson talked about, thank you, somebody laughed in a 3-second delay. Could we get the sound fixed on the internet? It's taking 3 seconds to get to that one person. I do appreciate the fact, though, that Orson, oh, damn it. Son, here we go. Try this again. There we go. I do love that Orson talked about how he had to go eat some rotisserie chickens, which, because since we're on the internet, my favorite thing on the internet, of course, is Christopher Walken eating or making raw Cornish hens. Are you guys familiar? Who's seen Christopher Walken making raw Cornish hens? Show of emojis. Who's seen that? Really? One person? Okay. Well, after you Google Patrick Maliha, Google Christopher Walken raw Cornish hen. Not now. After. Not now. Please, for the love of God, not now. Some of you seem confused. I think it's hilarious that a lot of people don't know who Christopher Walken is. But I'm old, and that's, And yes, Christopher Walken. I don't know why somebody messaged from Winnie the Pooh? No, that's Christopher Robin. That is completely different. Although I would pay good money to see Christopher Walken as Christopher Robin. That would be a Winnie the Pooh. I would pay $30 for a video on demand, full theater, and at home release. That would be just a Christopher Walken as Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh. That'd be great. Oh, bother. I'm stuck in the honey pot again. Well, it's because you're a fat fuck. Pause for laughter. I imagine he would try to be helpful, though. Like, please, Christopher, your words, they hurt me so. I'm just saying, you're a bear. Maybe, instead of eating honey every day, maybe you could try eating, some fish or berries or something. Come on, man. Where's your pride, man? I'm just saying, look, your eating habits are making the weird donkey sad. Thank you. Some people laughing, some people are just like, that sounds nothing like our prime minister. By the way, yes, I do an impression of Justin Trudeau, my Justin Trudeau impression. It's just him standing up there at the dais just going, well, all right. That's my Justin Trudeau impression. Just, I don't know what it is, but I just get older and the voting age seems to stay the same. There you go. Wow, I just heard sarcastic laughter. That's always a good sign. When people listening in are like, sarcastic laughter here, please. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people ask me, what are your favorite impressions? And I'm like, oh, there are so many. For me, my favorite impressions are the ones that I can teach people at home. Now, I just realized that for you guys, you can't see what my face looks like. But I will say this. There are people who you can do impressions of. Actually, you know what? Can they message us, Little Woo?
Sorry, who can message you?
The audience.
Well, I guess they could technically directly send you a text message.
Well, not to me directly.
Sorry.
I mean, can they message in the room? This room here. Can they message so that we can see? No?
No, it's not
can't.
visible. It's only 2 individuals.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. So this is an experiment. So let's
They could
do
text
this.
it to me and I could text it to the room, but it's a bit disruptive.
Oh, okay. And if that doesn't work, then does anybody here have access to postage? You could write a letter, send it, drop it in the mail. And in 3 to 7 weeks, I will respond. I'll just be like, Kermit the Frog, give me something fresh. Wonder if they're still there. Any hours later. So usually what I do is I tell people, these are impressions you can do at home. But, here's one. My favorite, Robert De Niro, only because he's an old school character. Robert De Niro is great. All you have to do with Robert De Niro is at home, just practice this in front of a mirror. Pretend you have something in your eye. So, you would have something in your eye. So you point to your eye, and you kind of wince your eye. Yeah, point to your eye. And then you pretend you also ran up a hill way too fast. And that's how you do De Niro. It's just like, some my eye, some my eye, I don't know how visual jokes work in VR, but I'm going to imagine that all of you can imagine I look very much like Robert De Niro there. Santa believes in me, and long as Santa believes in me, and Harry Hanukkah, those are the top 3. If you belong to another one, we'll simply put you in miscellaneous. So also my other favorite, Al Pacino. Al Pacino, a legend, is wonderful. Al Pacino's just an old man who can't find something and gets angrier and angrier until he finds it. That's how you do Al Pacino. You just pat yourself and you're like, anybody know where my keys are? Anybody know where my motherfucker? Never mind, they're in my front pocket the whole time. That is Al Pacino, known for Any Given Sunday. And any of you who are watching this right now, tell your parents about this. They'll be impressed. They will. Any of you in here, 60 and older, you'll be like, this guy's good. And as I was adjusting my headset, I turned everything off. That's the equivalent of having a VR aneurysm. That's what happened, ladies and gentlemen. What happened? He had a stroke in VR. We all thought he just was tired and had taken his headset off. And then what are the other ones? Oh, is of course Vin Diesel, the immortal Vin Diesel, future screen legend and Oscar winner Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's easy to do because Vin Diesel is just Sylvester Stallone underwater. So if you want to practice that, it's just Sylvester Stallone underwater. He just oh my God, I almost drowned under that. You know you cannot talk underwater. It's like what? Listen to this, man. I don't know what it's true. That is fucked up, man. You sure? Maybe if I go underneath the water, can I still go in and talking in beer? Thank you. That was The Rock. That is The Rock as the batteries die out. That's how you do. Schwarzenegger's just The Rock when he's like, let me tell you about something's off. I don't know. That's how you do. I hear some laughter. I don't know if it's because the mushrooms have kicked in or not. It is time for your next guest. Are you guys ready for your second guest of the evening? By a show of emojis, how many people are ready for their second guest of the evening? Woohoo! Awesome. You guys are in for a treat. Oh, somebody's playing a football game or soccer game in the back. That's always good. Your next guest, ladies and gentlemen, this young lady, she is a good friend of mine, very fun, very talented, very funny. She's a member of a wonderful trio of comedians. Well, I think they're now a quadro. There's 4 of them called the Gentlemen Hecklers. You should Google it. They are great. Google it after you Google Patrick Maliha and Christopher Walken rotisserie chicken. Cornish game hen. So, but she is wonderful. She is fun. She is fantastic. She's here for you tonight. She's a brilliant writer. You're going to know her. You're going to love her. Ladies and gentlemen, a great big huge VR welcome for Ms. Casey Novak. Yay!
We did it. We're doing it. We saved America. Hi everyone. Give it up for my 2 sad dads. Give it up. I think it's really. Do I look sexy? I think it's really cool that Patrick and Orson Welles decided to have their midlife crises together on stage in VR. It's so nice not to be here with you. This is thrilling. I've learned so much about myself through this experience. I'm a fucking pervert. This is VR has really opened my eyes, my inner eye to truth I didn't want to know, which is that this turned me on. I don't like knowing, but you know what? I'm open to it after this year. Does Babs, you want? Oh, yeah, we'll be friends. Hello. As soon as I said pervert, you're like, this girl's my friend. No, but I entered here and I accidentally positioned myself next to a boy body. I don't know this representation, but I was like, oh, this is thrilling, and that's how I think desperate we all are for physical proximity. But really, I was into you, my boy Anthony. It looked like you were rubbing someone else's shoulders, though. So I mean, I'm open to it. We can meet in alt space. Anything goes. Thank you guys for being here. I do have to declare, though, that fall is now officially over. So whoever you're with now is the one. Doesn't matter if you know them or if you like them. It just matters that they have body heat and that you can cling to. I am. Oh my goodness, I love all your faces. It's so funny because Patrick can't read human emotions in regular reality, so it's tracking to me why this really threw him. this additional obstacle of, I like the purple lady there. I love how it's inclusive. Welcome all. Yeah, thank you. Hi emojis. Amazing. I'm recently single. Thank you. Noted. 2.5 years is still recent, right? Take your silence as affirmation. Thank you. I'm back on the Facebook Marketplace. When I have to itch. Oculus didn't really plan for itching of the nose, did they? I'm just gonna slap myself for a moment. Back on the Facebook Marketplace. I'm EUC, excellent use condition. That's the point. Pending pickup. Yeah. All right. By round of emojis, because this is important to me. Where are all my men in this space? Yeah. Finger guns. All right. Got it. All right. Get out. No, I'm kidding. No. Don't control. Alt delete yourselves. No, men. I just want to track where you are. Because that's my normal. That's how I survive. But no, I want you to know I have a very important message. Excellent time to hit on me because I'm in between periods. Oh, that scared you all. Sure, it should. It's not like hockey. I mean, not like hockey, but just as violent. Women, where are my ladies? Did I just poof the microphone? Thank you. Yes. Safe spaces. Women. All right. Point of connection. Women. You say you have nothing to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Girls. But then the officer is like, "Ma'am, that's not an excuse. This is a Walmart. You have to wear pants." And they're like, "Fuck no. You know that's a lie. Anything goes at Walmart. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore." How are you guys doing with the masks? The pants of the face? I will. I'm going to argue they're actually the umbrellas of the face because I keep losing mine. I've lost upwards of like $70 worth of masks already. This pandemic. We'll see how the next one goes. But masks have been educational for I think all our personalities. Like for single people, it's very informative to see which guys wear masks, right? So you know who might be willing to cover up for your protection in other arenas. But beyond that, masks have really shown me about myself because before this year, I never thought I could be a dental hygienist. But now I know I could have a beautiful half face for a tooth nurse. Thank you, Santa. You guys, so as this continues, we're all just going to enter the fifth element, right? Like we just all start. Okay, I'm okay. Everything's fine. Let's see how this goes. I know what kind of hot I am. That you can see right now. I'm not like waitress hot. I'm like hot for a social worker. Does anyone else relate to this disposition? Cool. I thought it might. Well, we would give it a. I think this avatar also shows that to be my truth. I'm hot for a giver, not a taker. Thank you, Santa. You are a giver. You're hot for a giver as well. That's your whole vibe. I love it. A lot of guys have told me I should be a model, specifically a hand model. Yeah, that's rude, right? That's fucking rude. That's a rude thing to say while I'm jerking you off. Oh no, I'm gonna transport. I say myself. That's a rude thing to say while I'm jerking you off. I want to be judged for my performance, not my looks. That's all I want. Let's see how this one flies in VR. My boobs are great, though. Thank you for noticing by my voice. Does anyone else here have 2 different cup sizes? We have Santa. Wow. All right. Bold. Going once. Go. All right. Cool. Well, I am. I'm one girl, 2 cups, and. All right. Yeah, I knew there was going to be one perverted corner of the internet where that would still land. So, this one This one is a Venti, and then this one is an Ariana Grande. Just no, it's okay. She's powerful. Bitch has a powerful voice. She's just smaller than her peers. You know, I'm thriving. You guys, have you? Okay, I need this pandemic to end. Have you ever gone so long without sex that you stop seeing your body as a human body? That is a meta rhetorical question for this room. Do you guys ever relate to not being a human anymore? Let me explain. Today, I got out of the shower and I bent over. Can you bend over in alt space, or do they censor you? Kick you out. And I looked in my mirror and I was like, whoa, my udders look ripe. I am due for a squeeze. And I've been in Vancouver so long, they only produce almond milk.
Oh.
I know you guys deserve it better. I know. And yet, here we are. Thank you, Purple Lady. You guys are fun. And do we address why you're floating, sir? Or you're just Big Brother? Oh, hi, you move closer. This is great. I will accept that as flirting. Thank you. Oh, yes. Hello. Let's get handsy in VR. All right. I do get, you can tell from my vibe, I get down on myself a lot, not just for the orgasms.
Ow.
Hey, I've been working on it, though, in the most white lady way possible. I've been writing positive affirmations onto my mirror, and it's working. Because one day I'm going to cover that mirror, and I'll no longer see myself. Freedom! From my face. I am my own face-off. No, I'm doing pretty okay. Thank you. Snaps from Santa. Thank you. This is a little bit of local humor. Do you guys know Main Street?
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter from where, wherever you are. You know Main Street. I was walking down Main Street the other day, and I ran across a sandwich board with a nice little hipster chalk
David,
inspirational quote on it that said, "The more you love yourself, the less nonsense you'll put up with." I was like, oh, I must really love
Your
myself,
emojis are
because
going right up to
I
the
kicked
camera.
over that sign so fast. Did you see my kick? No, you can't. What did I do to my microphone? Oh, it's in my hand. You guys, I'm winning. No matter what you think right now. This is like your mom successfully logging into TikTok. This is what's happening right now in terms of my capabilities. Oh, wonderful. Is anyone, so we already recognize the single ones in the group? Yeah. Are you doing online dating? You can't answer that right now. Emoji for online dating. Does this count as online dating? I see people hugging and fusing with one another. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So you two, Santa and Sum 41, lead singer, will go home. Here, okay. Online dating is, we all know it's a struggle. It's when you intervene with fate and you decide, yeah, I'll talk to 10 shitty humans every day. But just this week, I was looking, and one guy's profile, it said this. It said, if it smells like trout, get the fuck out. I know, what a dirty Dr. Seuss. I hate it when guys imply that women smell down there, right? What do they say? They're like, oh, she smells like, her pussy smells like fish. Ugh. The healthiest protein. Ugh. It's a fact we all well know, sadly now, that the ocean is swiftly running out of fish. So fellas, get the flavor where you can. Chase the case! Oh no! Did you guys hear that? That was me running into my fireplace. Yeah, I have a fireplace. That is a Vancouver flex.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's all good. I want your opinion on this though. I need to stop dating shitty guys. That's probably my problem. I probably shouldn't start there. I need to stop dating shitty guys though, because they keep dumping me, which is like your cigarettes quitting you. She's like, oh, I don't want to be in your stupid mouth anymore. I'm literally cancer. I'm from the Patrick School of Accents where they don't come out exactly as but we also have fun. I keep getting dumped by shitty guys, but I'm not even that into them to begin with, and that sucks too. Have you guys ever been dumped by someone you're not that into? It's like getting kicked out of a McDonald's. It's like, I didn't want to be here that much anyway. And yes, it's because I'm drunk. Just give me my 50 chicken nuggets and let me leave in peace. Dating at this age, though, is getting to be a lot of pressure because I'm 34 and I maybe, or maybe I just want a jacuzzi. I don't know. They're the same thing, and you get them both because you want to fuck. Dating at this age, 34. It's like being in a basketball game. Every date I go on, and I know about basketball because you can't see me right now, but I'm quite tall for this gender. I'm 6'1". Some would say too tall, and those people have small penises. So, if you didn't laugh at that, tarot card boy in the back, we know your deal. I don't know how you're pulling that off. It is beautiful, though. Every date I go on now, it's like a basketball game. And it's the fourth quarter, and there are 10 seconds on the clock. Are those my hands? Sure. 10 seconds left, and my team is down by 50. 5-0. That's bad for basketball, let me tell you. And then I go to my coach. I'm like, Coach, what should we do? But in this case, my coach is my uterus. And she just takes a fallopian knee and she goes, take any shot. Run out the clock with mistakes. I don't care if you know his name. I don't care if he has a job. I want you to dribble over him until he dribbles into you. I want you to box out until he knocks your box out. You're not ready for one more, but you're gonna get it. I don't want to. And I did that joke so I could freak out my landlady. Thank you. It is inspirational. I do model my comedy after Oprah. My boyfriend's back in the balcony. Hi, boyfriend. Thank you. I got hearts. Yes. This is the best night ever. I discovered I have a kink. And that's all you need to win. I am a teacher. I do teach children. That's probably why I have so many jokes about abortion. Don't get mad yet. Don't get mad yet. I teach a lot of overprivileged children. They are very rich. They are all named Blessica because they're so blessed. And I'm just online. I'm just on Zoom all day alone. There should be a law against that. Not for them, not to protect the kids. They're fine. They're protected as fuck. All kids are so soft. They're all made out of bubble wrap these days. I need a law to protect me because it gives the kids too much power to be able to see inside my home dwelling and see the disparity between their situation where they're sitting and their voice echoes against their marble staircases. And the fact that my kitchen sink is next to my bed. So it gives them too much power is what I'm saying. I also, teaching I'm kind of fine with, but what really depresses me about it is when you have to lie to them, which is all the time. Sir, I thought you were yawning, but how would I know that? You're hugging me. Thank you. I was never open to bald guys before because the tables are turning this evening. I hate lying to the kids. One day in class recently, Zoom, I had a Blessica go, Miss Novak, what's your favorite food? And I said, quite honestly, from the depth of my American soul, it's a cheeseburger. And she went right back. She went, can you afford a cheeseburger? No. I know. And I had to lie. I had to be like, yeah. I'm not a bottom feeder living off of your fucking whim. So that's a bit of my day job. I perform in VR comedy spaces. I still have questions for Floating Man. Oh!
Floating Man's the camera.
Oh, that's why he feels like America. He knows me. Bring it on, NSA! Bring it on! Bring it in! I will fight you! Alright. Thank you. Thank you for having men here. Do you guys also hate it when you start to get a crush on a magician? It's happened to me more than once, and that is a lot of times. It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, you're good at your job. I don't know what it is about them, like they're deft hands, or like they're know-it-alls who know nothing, like a libertarian with a blog. I don't know. Their mysteries turn me on. Ooh, hello. I'm my own magician. Here's what I noticed, though. In the world of magic, in that industry, there are no, famous female magicians, right? You never heard of, like, a Davida Copperfield, Davida Blaine, Jen Teller. But I think there's a great reason for that. I've thought about it a lot. Here's my theory. It's because as a society, we're super okay when men make people disappear, every day through murder. But, oh, so you haven't read the news. This is fucking woke comedy. It made him disappear. Well, he's out. I love it. I love if I walk this. Oh, he's back. Bring it in, Baldy. But we're not so okay when women make people disappear, through abortion. So, I warned you. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Was it too late in the show to have an abortion joke? You're right. I should let it come to term. I should wait for you. You know what? You guys are so sweet and sensitive. That joke is not for you. It's for the club audiences where they're fisting each other during the set and they need to get a little education from a woman. Don't worry. You've already left me, but I'll leave you soon. Don't worry. Do you guys use computers? We're inside a computer, lady. Have you ever heard of Microsoft, though? Ever heard of Microsoft?
Yes.
Sure? Okay, wait, claps. Ever notice how Microsoft is the combination of two words that are men's greatest fear? A joke is a grower, unlike those fellas. Guys, I am a little hard on men in my comedy. It's only because they were never hard for me. I know. All right, I'll get out of here real soon. So I miss my 20s. I'm in my 30s now. I miss my 20s. Hi, boyfriend. Because in my 20s was when I still had dreams, right? Now that I'm in my 30s, I just have like fancies. They're just different. They're good, just a little different. Like, I used to dream of having my own place. Now I would just like fancy a window.
Right.
This is a very Vancouver. Yes. Used to dream of having my own husband. Now it's just like fancy a guy at the grocery store just like bumping into me accidentally, and he goes, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Oh, that's fine." And then I slowly follow him home. Dreams? Fancies. I did have this dream though growing up that one day a man, Santa, you're a man, would fall in love with me. I'll wait for human communication. A man would fall in love with me. Will you fall in love with me? Not tonight. Got it, Santa. Less of a giver than I thought. It is a busy. That's right. Snaps for, was that Squishell? Yeah. Beautiful. That was the assist. That was the comedy assist. I went in for the layup I missed, and then you got. Thank you. One day a man would fall in love with me, and he would be musical. He'd be like Bruce Springsteen musical. Is that you, Santa? No, that was a shameful. His head went down in shame. All right, then fuck you. I didn't want your love anyway, Santa. This is getting so weird and dark. But my love, he would fall in love with me. He would write a song with my name in it, like, Casey, you're so tall. They made you play basketball, even though you're not a lesbian. Beautiful, right? So romantic. What I've noticed, though, is that lady singer-songwriters who I love, like Alanis and the other ones, they never write songs with guy names in the lyrics, right? You never hear, like, Larry. Where's the alimony payment, Larry? Or David, you found the clit. David, you're full of shit. Or my personal favorite, and this is what I'm going to leave you on, and it's my closer, so please just make it a big deal when I am out of here. But here's my acoustic set. Twing, 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 twing. Does it look like? Yes! It's happening. Yeah. Here we go. Jim. Your real name is James. What instrument is this? Your mom calls you Jimmy. Why are you catfishing me? Again. And then I break the guitar. Good night. Thank you guys so much. You've been wonderful. I'm going to get out of the way, and Patrick's going to come back and make you Google new subjects.
Hooray! High fives.
High five.
Black.
Boom.
Right there. Oh.
Thanks, Patty.
Wait, where's your big closer? Were you going to do your big closer?
No, I'll mail it to them later.
There she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the great Casey Novak. Yay. Oh, Casey, the emoji going wild. And people who aren't using emojis, I assume, either have a laptop or are in the washroom. So it's all good. This is great. Hey, did Casey address the floating guy here by any chance? Just somebody said, yes, why do you ask? Oh, God, I got some mic again. So, you know what the best part was? Is that backstage I had my eyes closed so I wouldn't have motion sickness while listening to Casey's act. And I thought to myself, I'm glad to see how in the virtual reality world, some things just don't change from the real world. So this is great. Thank you. Some people are laughing. Some people are like, what? Santa's giving me the what? Fans, which is always good. Also, I assume somebody in the audience is at home and they're carrying either a cat or a baby or a big jug of milk or something, because one guy, he's got his hands like this. That is always good when that's happening. Just, oh, God, I hope I'm muted so nobody knows that I'm trying to carry a baby out of the mall. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, I love the fact that Casey was talking about dating, and I myself, I don't know if you can tell or not, if you've Googled me and saw what I look like, Patrick Maliha, but I've never used online dating. I've actually never used online dating, mainly because, number one, I just teleported, son of a bee's knees. Hold on. Teleport! There we go. All right. Now I'm flying a bit. Now I too am the camera. All right, hold on. There we go. Flawless. There we go. Oh, okay. Much like, oh god, there's the giant wine bottle. No, I was gonna say, last time I dated, true story. Last time I dated was in the 20th century. That's right. I was with the same woman for nearly 22 years. I married my second girlfriend. I didn't know you could say no, and I thank you. Yeah, I was with the same woman for nearly 22 years. Last time I dated was in the 90s, and put things in perspective. The president was George Bush, the dad, senior. The prime minister was Jean Chrétien, and the height of technology was my answering machine with 2 cassettes. That was the height of technology, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I'd like everybody to know that I held up the number 2 with my hand in real life when I did that. With 2 cassettes. Two. There we go. Yeah. And here's the weird thing is that the that answering machine with the 2 tapes actually got the ladies. It's true. I remember one time a girl came over. She was like, "There's no way that you can get any kind of I'm like, "No way, babe. I could be gone nearly 2 weeks, never miss a call. Check this out." And I just, "Patrick, this is your mother. How come you no call me?" And "Patrick, I called you nearly 3 weeks ago. How come you no call me?" "Mr. Maliha, this is the collection agency, and I don't get a lot of calls." I love the fact that there's probably 4 or 5 hipsters listening right now or watching us in alt reality, and they're just, "I wonder if he still has the machine." That is the sound of boners extending and calming. But enough about my father, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Good night. Here's the thing. I know where my looks are at in the real world. I know I'm not up here. I'm not a great-looking guy, and I know I'm not down here. I'm not an ugly guy. I know I'm right at the level of. I wonder if he has money. That's pretty much where I'm at. I'm don't have enough to be a sugar daddy. I have enough to be like an aspartame daddy. That's pretty much what I. Zing, pow, pow.
And he froze.
Patrick?
Froze. We lost him.
He's having a panic attack.
Stage fright. Okay, let me just check my text. See.
Oh, he's gone.
Okay, he'll be back in maybe I don't know. Orson Welles.
I know I had to plug in my headset, so we're at that point.
Yes, hello, yes. Unfortunately, God himself has canceled Patrick. He promised a good 10-minute set, and for the last 45 minutes of his set, he did give us a good 10 minutes. Now, we're going to wrap things up here if we don't get Patrick back. I was going to interview him, but instead I shall interview Casey Novak. By the by, is there someone with a some sort of radio on? I'm hearing my own voice, which is normally something I love. Oh, this is what Patrick was talking about, but he wasn't complaining. Here we go. Casey Novak.
Yeah, people are dying. Santa's literally dying.
We've done it. We have killed Christmas. That means we are Christmas. It is the Santa Claus law. All right. Here are your questions. Casey Novak. Please keep in mind these were also written for Patrick.
Great. I will answer as Patrick, but briefly, so not like Patrick at all.
Who from history would you most like to wrestle in your living room, and you are not allowed to say Burt Reynolds?
Patrick Swayze.
Correct.
But ungreased. An ungreased Patrick Swayze.
Roadhouse era Patrick Swayze?
Yes.
Indeed.
So I can get a grip.
Next question. What is your favorite taste? I don't know if you're lying.
Am I still Patrick?
You can be whoever you want to be. Just don't do Michael Caine.
The bitter sweet taste of post-divorce life makes.
That is 100% what Patrick would say. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Question number 4. What kind of animal would you like to have swallow you whole? It can be a giant version. It can be a giant version of a regular animal, or a regular-sized animal, and you are miniaturized. Show your work.
Definitely Anaconda from Anaconda, if I can say that. Sure. Hi, Patrick. He's back. But only if I were J-Lo.
That is also exactly what Patrick would say.
Okay, great.
Yes, we are also sorry you're back. Perhaps you can answer these. Oh God.
Charged my headset, and then it died while I was in here. So.
No, please.
That's not the only thing that died when you were in here.
That's what happened.
All right, Patrick. Yep. We've actually moved on to a different segment, Patrick.
Am I on the air? Sorry. I listen. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I have definitive proof we are living in a simulation.
Okay, are you done? Good. Casey, Casey, next question. What is the strangest thing you've ever put your tongue on? And you must answer as if you were Patrick.
The strangest thing it was so fleeting. It was just the beautiful, sweet taste of success, and then it was gone.
Oh my fuck! It's like watching a clone of myself.
My sad dad.
Question. Just a couple more questions, Casey.
Yeah.
What do you not feel guilty about that you probably should feel guilty about? And when did you realize you were a sociopath?
I'm still Patrick?
You can answer as whoever you want, except for Christopher Walken, Al Pacino, Bane, Michael Caine, Homer Simpson, Sean Connery, sometimes Roger Moore. You think you can do Archer, but it really just sounds more like Patrick Warburton or Patrick Warburton.
All right, I have to disagree. I only remember the first portion of that question, but it's growing my porn mustache and inflicting it on a virtual space.
I feel his mustache is magical. I feel it hides sweet secrets. And next question: is political correctness ruining comedy? The answer is no. Next question: if you were a beer, what type of beer would you be, and why in God's name would we want to drink you?
Guinness, because I get the job done for the Irish.
She's still answering as me.
I think so.
That really did feel like 100% Novak.
Yeah, it did.
Have you told anyone to Google Casey Novak or Eric Fell yet?
I don't know who this is.
They're gonna find me on Tinder tonight.
Under the name Orson Welles.
And finally, your final question. Okay. Which television series do you feel would be improved the most by adding the character of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Just the puppet.
Morgan Mindy.
Correct.
Calling Olsen.
That is correct. I would have also accepted This Is Us. It would have worked.
Oh, buddy.
I feel we've gone to the Orson Welles, not quite enough.
Well,
and that response of deadening silence. That was the first time the internet actually just threw up on itself.
This is normally the part where they just turn out the lights, right?
This is This is the part. This is the part where they've already left, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch Mank."
Manx, not the male version of Spanx. Have I done that joke yet?
Yes.
Well, they might do another tight 20, but I thank you guys for coming.
Yes, why don't we turn to the MC and see how he wraps this fucker up?
Yeah. I had a
Ladies
blast.
and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the glory that is Orson Welles, as played by Eric Fell, and
What?
Casey Novak, as played by Novak of the KC, and the KC stands for Knights of Columbus. So thank you. By the way, thank you for covering for me. I'd love to say that this type of thing hasn't happened before, but Eric, he was like, "Wait, Patrick hasn't spoken for 12 seconds. Is he dead? Send an ambulance to his home."
Who the hell is Eric?
Orson Welles was like, "I've traveled through time, and I know that I can't do Orson Welles." But
Rita Hayworth can believe me. It was amazing.
It's, oh my God! Have you ever? Oh, Rita Hayworth can.
Bye.
Oh. Bye, Casey. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Orson, you can hang out here for a bit.
Why?
I'm just saying. Orson and one of Orson's relatives, Eric Fell, and I, we hosted a 30-hour marathon one time, and before we did it, somebody had the actual audacity to say, "You think you guys can fill the time?"
If I recall, from 4 a.m. to 6:30 a.m., you and this Eric Fell were on stage together, and you learned how to play the drums. Good night, Orson, away!
True story. It was so frightened. There was a set of drums on stage, and I was like, "I'm gonna teach myself how to play the drums." And Eric was like, "That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard." And around 6 a.m., Eric was like,
Does he
"So
know
do you
the
like
show's
to play
over?
in a band?"
No. Does he have one?
The sad thing is, we're all in the same room, folks. That's what's been difficult, is myself, Eric, and Casey, and Orson Welles are in a 4-foot by 4-foot Vancouver SRO.
I did receive a message. I did receive a message from Eric Fell.
Oh, Jesus! Yes! I didn't know you were there. All right.
I'm Orson Welles. I am All right. Patrick, Casey, are you anywhere anytime soon that other people can see you?
Oh, well, I'm not doing any live shows, but you had Maliha.
Oh, Christ.
You can add me on Instagram. You can add me on Facebook. That's popular with the kids these days. MySpace, Friendster. I don't know if that one's still going.
Bebo.
You can also ask Jeeves, if you will, where I'm at. I have a TikTok now. My OnlyFans account is 50 Flaccid and Fabulous. So for only $1 a day, you can see. I feel like this is our telethon. Only $1 a day, you too can sponsor an unemployed stand-up comedian for about the price of a cup of coffee. You could buy
And if you wish to see
a cup of coffee.
If you wish to see Eric Fell, my compatriot, where he is, tomorrow night at twitch.tv/Eric Fell, he will be hosting a talk show from the future called Laser Chat with special guests Dylan Reimer and Carla Ma. That's it. That's all I've got.
Okay. Whoa! That's a table just got thrown.
Well,
That's the
the
green room
table's
being
being
destroyed.
thrown, folks. That means it's time to wrap up the show. I told our hosts in here, I said, if you could do me a favor and have someone throw a table so we know when to call it a night. Oh, God.
Oops, sorry. Too close.
That's all right, Little Woo. Just put yourself wherever you wish. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. You've been wonderful. You've been beautiful. It's been a great night. Love doing this. It was wonderful. I promised to plug in the headset next time. I had no idea that the internet would just be like, and done. So you guys are great. You've been beautiful. If you enjoyed the show,
Thank
please
you.
tag us and add us on your social medias. If you didn't enjoy the show, we will never know because we'll never hear from you or have you had us ever. We loved you. The emoji say was a hit. Have yourselves a beautiful weekend. We love you. Good night.
Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Patrick Malia for emceeing and carrying the show. Casey Novak, Eric Fell, and all the volunteers who helped with all the tech and admin, and it was just a lot of stuff to take care of. Thank you all for taking part, and for all of you to support these comedians and show up in here, overcome tech challenges. And those of you still left standing, I know some of you are ready to get to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out, catching the last set. We're going to wrap up now, and you're welcome to hang out in here and actually chat and socialize a bit. I'm not going to turn off the lights. Okay, and, but the porta potties are kind of overflowing, so sorry, we don't have any public washrooms. All right, so help yourself to stuff in the bar. Air. I'm going to turn off my microphone.
Monica, I think.
Can you hear me?
Oh no.
I can hear you now.
Hi. Who's that?
How's it going? This is David.
Oh, hey! How are you?
I can't hear you.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I haven't been in VR very long, or it's been a long time since I logged in, and it's reminded me I should do it more often.
The burn.
It seems like forever ago. Where is the mic on this laptop? I have like no idea where I'm speaking into. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, somewhere. I had the show projecting on like the big TV in my living room, and I'm like, where the heck is the mic? I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, it's nice to run into you.
TMI.
Oh yeah, sure.
Pretty neat, right?
How do I do this? This is so. Oh yeah, there's a mouse. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I heard you.
I know Casey from Ghostbusters.
Oh, neat.
So when I saw that she was doing comedy show, I was like, oh, for sure. And say that. She was actually posted the couch surfing with me when I went to the first party.
Oh, no way. That's pretty cool.
So it worked out. This was moving to Canada, and I got my ticket while she was staying with me. I'm like, can you stay longer and take them to the party?
Nice. Nice. I've seen the Gentleman Hecklers many times, and I can't remember if I saw Casey at a Gentleman Hecklers or for some other show at the Rio, but it was pretty good.
I didn't know it was on because SMCR is only on at certain certain times during Backyard City Week, so I'm surprised that you saw it live yesterday because I don't know when it's on.
Yeah, I walked in and it was on, and I tried to take video and just go, this'll blow your mind, and it was
Cool. Well, I think it is. Yeah, you too. I'm gonna get to bed, but have a good night.
You're right. I'm gonna get your.
She's frozen.
Did you just freeze like
Oh,
that?
she's back. Oh, she took off.
Just like
she was
that.
flying.
She was. She was gonna take somebody somewhere.
Oh, the giant bottle's back.
So,
Oh my gosh, so funny.
there she is.
There she is. What?
Sorry.
What now?
My connection keeps getting lost every once in a while. I just can't even.
Monica! Good night. Good night. Oh, good night. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Oh, that's so everybody. So weird.
It's weird, right?
David! Yeah, it's totally weird.
Okay, Deb.
Hi, David!
Yes, darling?
Yeah, it was fun, right? I mean, not bad for like first time and getting these people all on headsets last week and yeah.
How do I log
Good. Awesome.
Yay.
Yeah, I took
How
a
do you
bunch
get-
as well.
I noticed you were doing selfies with us in the background, Squishell. I gotta figure that
Oh,
out.
I was just taking pictures. Yeah, there's a camera and selfies. But I was and then just to let people know that I'm taking a picture, I go like this with my fingers, so that's obvious that I'm like, hey, don't move, I'm posing. Yeah, do like
Right.
that, then you're like,
Pull your pants
don't
back
move, I'm
up. She's
taking a picture. That way you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm taking your picture. Because you hit the camera and it goes 3, 2, 1. Like it takes a while for it to click. So.
Right.
Actually, let's have a selfie. Oh, it's really hard to take a selfie.
Is it?
But anyways, you look
Oh, wait.
amazing, everybody. I'm so thankful. This is great.
Thanks,
Oh my
Michelle.
god.
Everyone looks great.
Hey, Deb.
Yes,
Deb, let's go out
let's
front,
see.
and then we'll go check out Black Rock City. And so come follow me.
Settings.
See you, Squishell.
Bye. Casey is still here. So let me turn off the stage blocker. Phew. Now you can go backstage and harass her.
Oh, what? That's what I want to do. She was calling me her boyfriend.
Somebody figured it out right away.
Oh, smart.
Oh
Beforehand, I've had some ginger tea, so it actually really helped a lot.
Oh, hey.
I was trying to worry that
There were
you
times
were
I
getting
would
sick.
just
Hey, what's going on?
close
I
my
just turned the
eyes and
stage
help
blocker
them
off
out
because you
too.
got fans that want to come and see you. Is that
Aw.
bad? Should I turn
Oh,
it off?
man.
Hi.
the green
Nice
room?
to meet you. Put my
Yeah,
hands
it's the
on.
green room.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
That's a great idea.
Tossing away.
Oh, hey, David. I know you.
But we're like,
Hi.
where's the comedians?
Sure.
I want to go talk to them.
Hey, you were pretty
Aw.
hilarious.
Tell me
Oh,
where to
thank
go.
you very much. Thank you. Appreciate
Squishell,
it.
that's a great idea.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Come and
We're
talk
about
to your
to-
people.
Yay.
Was this your burner avatar?
I'm gonna. Like,
That is awesome.
If-
Oh, I'm
if
glad to be
anyone's,
happy. And what's your
Oh,
name?
nice.
outside, come
Brian.
to the back of the stage. In the
Brian.
green room where we're all
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
out.
DJ
Yeah, come
Brian.
back
Just
here.
go up front.
West
Yeah,
Road,
that'd
come
be
on.
cool.
Just come to the
Sure.
back of the
Nice.
stage.
Yeah, that'd do.
We're in the green room.
Really, I'm here to
Oh,
talk
nice.
to
Oh,
you.
good
Yes,
question.
ma'am.
She was
Here, I'm
calling me
gonna
her
back
boyfriend.
up because I
So-
think some voices are
There we go.
amplified.
So this is done. Thanks. Thanks,
Yeah,
Brian.
so I've turned the stage blocker
There we go.
off, so you're welcome to the stage now. April,
weird
you
to,
still
like,
there?
see you
You still
again
with
this
us? And who's
Nice.
over there? Whoopsies, that's the microphone.
What
Snack
was your
bar.
question?
And Johan, I don't know if you're still around.
What was your question?
But you can come on the stage now, and we're all hanging out in the green room, which is pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really neat. I'm
I like
looking
what
at
you
these
did with your
Well,
hair.
yeah, but it's
like cats
so
and
like
dogs.
for a
Oh, thanks, this
performance,
is why
it's
I
so
don't-
different, right? It's so super trippy.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the awesome show. That was really fun.
That was my pleasure. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed
What's that?
kind of just being a ridiculous character.
Good, good.
I don't.
Yeah, no, thanks.
For the
thanks
most part,
getting all that
no.
tech stuff in order.
Oops.
I just,
Aw.
I think
I think maybe
that's
like a
Forgot I was
second or so.
amplified.
Did you find that to be true
Good.
with your
I
like
forgot I was
VR?
amplified. I'm like, oh shit. Fuck. Fail.
Oh no.
Good.
Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
but it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Good, good.
Maybe for the
Awesome.
best.
Awesome, awesome.
Maybe for the best.
It's so funny because I was
Oh,
aware
thanks.
that
Thanks for
I
coming.
was-
This is cool.
but
This is my first
mine's
foray
going
into
the
VR.
wall. Since I found
Oh.
the cord for the headset, sometimes you're moving around, you don't know where the cord is, so your hand gets caught in the cord and stuff.
Did you get into it for Burning?
So this is one of those
Burning
things
Man in
where
particular?
you do this
Yeah.
headset, and it would be like so much better. It's like when you realize, oh, this
Mhm.
these things are expensive, I guess.
Oh,
Of
good.
course, hang on.
Sorry, I just-
Bryden, I gotta take a picture of you because you're DJing.
Oh wow.
And I'm hearing everybody at the same level.
3, 2,
And,
1.
I think it's
3,
'cause I
2,
thought-
1. There you go.
I'm gonna take
Nice.
off
Oh
my-
wait, I missed. Chopped your head off. Do it again.
What was the last part you said?
Okay. Yes, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Nice.
Yeah. Did you get me?
I totally got you DJing in the back room for the artists.
I
Nice.
know.
No, I do
this is
too.
this is
That's
the
a
green
hard one.
room. Like, where's the drugs?
But I'm surprised at
It's on the
how
table.
social it is.
What about this cat?
I'm
Can we
surprised
pick the
at
cat
how
up?
like socially impactful it is because I feel like I'm talking to you right now.
Why not?
You can pick up snacks.
Where's the snacks? Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Great job.
Yeah, because I definitely had
Well, the
Did you have any
there's a
physical
stage template.
side effects?
So
Like
I
my chin went numb for like 36 hours after my first
I
go.
did put the stuff in the green room, and because I'm on
So
CD, I had to
for
do
like
it through,
36 hours after
numbers,
my
and
first
so
try
that
with
was
the Oculus, my chin was
that took me
numb
forever
because
to
of
put
the
these
stress.
items here, but if you have like a headset,
Yeah,
it's easier
yeah.
to
So
move because you can
I'm
just grab something
scared
and
what
move
this
it.
one will do because this has been on for
So
quite a
that's
while.
why
But
I
did you have any
wasn't able to do
physical
too much
side effects?
customization. I had to have help to put out those media players because it's not actually that easy to
Oh, okay.
configure them. And as you saw, they're a little bit glitchy because they're written by
The guy with
people
pink hair
that,
is
you know,
David Sexton.
not necessarily kosher. So, but
That's
Totally right.
yeah,
Nice.
I mean, there's some people host events. Huh?
I'm holding a plate of fruit. I think that.
Well, you know
Oh,
what?
yeah, the
I'm
plate.
kind of glad that it's not mine.
What the fuck?
I might get lost in here.
But no, I think tonight's definitely viewed as a success. I think it
Yeah, and I think a lot of, I mean, we definitely made the.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, like a lot of people tried something new because
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people that are really new to this, trying it out.
Okay.
And the people who have headsets, some of them like couldn't make it
Alright,
tonight.
you really
but,
what's going on.
there's
Right.
definitely a growing
Yeah.
audience of people. I mean,
Oh,
there's
cool.
free
So that's a
events
different
happening that are well attended in
Right.
Altspace, but this is
Right.
different because I had to make it a private ticket event, which made it harder
Right.
to promote in Altspace because
Of course.
if you make it ticketed,
So-
you can't promote it there. So.
Yeah, and I guess people do the private events and then they promote themselves. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's- in
Yeah,
real life,
you have to
Oh my
it's
God,
all
yeah.
this and this
So
and
what
stuff.
headset do you have?
So,
What?
yeah, no, I thought it was great. Thank you so very
Oh,
much.
yep.
Oh, yeah. I don't even know that brand. I only know of Oculus.
You're the first to agree and for getting Casey and Eric involved and
Oh, okay.
for
Oh,
emceeing and
my
everything.
pleasure.
Just really appreciate all of it, and you're
Oh,
you're
well.
hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, we could not have done this without you. This was, and
Yeah,
without us
right.
as well. It was, like,
Yeah,
fun
so
and
many people help.
Yeah. And this
So-
is the first series, and then Little Woo was saying that the new one's only
Yeah,
like
I know.
400.
I don't want to throw up.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Squish
Please
out.
take care of yourself.
Yeah. I
Michelle?
mean,
Yes.
Are you here? Oh,
I'm right
sorry.
here.
Oh. No, I know. I wish I could pick them up.
There we go. But yeah, I wanted to say thank you so very much. You and Little Woo, like, just unbelievable.
Oh, no
show.
way.
Like,
Aw.
Thank you so much.
Is that a cat I know?
Yeah.
Albert, the black cat,
With
yes.
your hands.
Don't forget your thumbs. Thumbs
That's
over the
what she
buttons.
said.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Take a while.
just hover.
Yeah.
And hit.
Yeah.
With everybody, and thanks for
Aw.
being on this initial
Aw.
journey with us of hosting an event
Aw.
in VR. It was great, great learning.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Did you go back to the pandemic?
I would hang out in here. I might have to sign off soon. So,
Yeah, no worries. Please take care of yourself.
Oh, I'm
Thank you so
standing
much
on
for
the.
all your
I'm like,
your
why am I
vaccines.
Yeah.
so high
We'll talk
up?
to you
I'm
soon.
standing on the
Let me
couch.
go
That's
see.
why.
I'll be in touch with you on
Okay.
Messenger.
So you're on a break.
And
Was it
St.
like
Patrick's.
Jen
a choice,
are
or was
at
it
VRC.
Oh,
something that?
yeah, bye. Thank you.
Good night,
And,
Patrick.
yes, thank you, Squishel. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brian,
Well, good.
Thank
I'm
you
glad
very
you had
much.
a.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
And,
No, I wish
is
I
it
am
Nicole?
jealous of people who have like the Serb life a little bit, but I know it's running out.
I was gonna say Johan. Thank you so much.
I don't know.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
no
Oh,
worries.
can't talk.
Since I,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
since I don't need it, I'm not hip to like what the developments are. But it seemed nice for a little bit.
You can hear me speak, yes?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you
yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank
Very
you.
Vancouver.
I have to sign off before
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, it's me, Eric. Did I miss the show?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah. A lot of our
laughing
screens are
in
from.
my, home so loud because Eric went home.
Yeah,
and
it's all of
came.
those.
Oh,
I'm
Eric.
Eric. Did I miss the
Yeah,
show?
also
No, I
enjoyed
missed
the
doing the
Stockton
comedy
workshop.
show.
Oh no, he missed the comment.
Hey, it's
Hi,
me, Eric.
Eric.
Did I miss the show? Oh no! Oh, I summoned
Casey.
I summoned Orson Welles, so hopefully that
Sorry,
works.
Casey, I have to go. So
Yeah.
I don't throw up in VR world.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta
we're
take
doing-
off soon too because my head's starting to hurt.
I've just unmuted
Yeah.
you.
But this is my friend
Take off.
David. This is David. I know him in real life.
Oh my god, high five. Slap. There you go.
Nope.
That is
He's
awesome.
actually the reason. He's the reason I moved here successfully. He homed me when I stayed or
Oh,
came to
wow.
Vancouver. Yeah.
Oh my god,
That's
that's
cool.
amazing.
No sound coming out.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so awesome.
Yeah. A good soul.
And hit the little triangle in the middle of the menu. That'll get your big menu, and then if you click on
Oh,
the
nice.
Oh, very cool.
A cat step.
That is
Cat.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's so awesome. All right. Cool beans.
All right,
Awesome.
I'm gonna take off. Have a great night. Thank you,
I am
everyone.
Yeah,
so.
me too.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
I'm gonna
See you in the
disappear.
real world programs.
Yeah. Bye. The hologram.
Bye.
April.
Yeah, I'm feeling this drain a bit.
April's not here. April went.
April's microphone's not working.
Wonder if I-
Yeah, I definitely do. It's good to see you here. All right. And thanks for coming.
I hope you were able to. Can you hear me?
Thanks, David. All right. Be well. Bye.
Okay. I think you were able to hear everything, otherwise you probably would have left early. I just texted you a message. Hi, Johan! I guess your mic's also not working, but I'm glad you could make it. You got hands at least. Yeah, good use of hands. That's what she said. Yeah, oh, who's that? Oh, hi! Who's this? Oh, David! Hi! Thank you so much for being there. You look fantastic. Good job on your customization. Oh, yeah, no, definitely keep that outfit. Good outfit, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it. Did you get a chance to talk to Casey by any chance?
I met with her for a little bit, so it's nice to catch up.
Okay. Great.
But I'm definitely interested in helping on the tech side. So if you guys do need any support,
Thank
I
you.
can try to help.
That would be amazing.
No.
It's a
Yeah,
bit was
so
a.
keep me in mind if you need anything.
Oh, thank you, because I have to say I have grown some extra gray hairs from all the tech involved with this.
It was really good. Only when the comedians would yell.
Yeah.
Sometimes the audio would clip and I couldn't hear the punchline.
Oh, shoot.
But I think you can control that stuff. But
That would be good to know.
but it's excellent. I had a good time.
Thank you so much for making it out and supporting Savannah and supporting Casey. It's amazing that you know her. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. I like her.
That's awesome. Thanks for coming out, David.
Okay, I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll see you around. Thank you for
Give me a
offering
mic
your
if you need
check.
any help.
Yeah, thank you so much. I will definitely reach out.
That was a great event.